New at noon, the parents of a teen who accidentally shot himself earlier this year are now pushing for a new law when it comes to how guns are stored. Ethan Song was at a friend's house when that gun went off. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I'm Kara Sundland. New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live with our mobile newsroom now in Guilford with what this could mean for everyone. Matt.
Well, Kara, after a lengthy investigation, the state's attorney's office decided that the gun owner would not face charges. But here in Guilford, the police have arrested that teenage friend, charging that teenager with manslaughter and reckless endangerment. Meanwhile, Ethan's parents, they are hopeful this proposal will prevent similar tragedies. Now, Mike and Kristen Song were joined by State Representative Sean Scanlon and other supporters this morning announcing Ethan's Law. Under the proposal, they want to change the state statute when it comes to securing guns by removing the word loaded, which means every gun would have to be properly stored, whether it's loaded or not, if there is someone 18 and under in the house that could get their hands on it. Now, back on January 31st, Guilford police were called to a house on Seaside Avenue. 15-year-old Ethan Song, a freshman at Guilford High School, had been shot in the head. Now, according to a report from the state's attorney's office, Song accidentally shot himself with a handgun that was stored in a master bedroom closet. The gun had a lock on it, but bullets were nearby along with the key to get the gun lock off. Now, last week, following that lengthy investigation, the state attorney's office ruled the gun owner would not be charged. That's because, according to the investigation, in the months leading up to the shooting, the teens would gain access to the gun, play with it, and then put it back to make it look like it had not been touched. Now, while the gun owner is not facing charges, yesterday Guilford police announced the teenager is facing charges manslaughter and reckless endangerment after police say their investigation identified an incident that occurred prior to Ethan's death. Now, if this bill does become law, the family knows it will never bring Ethan back, but the hope is that it will bring some meaningful change.
I just ask you to raise your hand if you buckle your seatbelt when you get in a car. Just raise your hand. We all do. And we don't do it because it's the law of the land, although it is. We buckle our seatbelts because we know it's the safest way to transport our precious families around this world. And that's really all that we're saying here today. We're reaching out across all kinds of aisles and saying, this is like a seatbelt for gun storage.
And the state rep, along with the senator-elect, say that they will be introducing this bill when the state legislature convenes in January. We're going to have more on the story coming up, starting at Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock. We're live at the mobile newsroom in Guilford. Matt McFarland, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Matt.